The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Spurs have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Houston Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
All right, you can join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals live on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the 4 tonight. And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, the forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Landale in at the center, filling out the middle.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Van Vliet passes to Landale. Pass to Brooks. Shoots over Vassell. Brooks with the bucket.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Van Vliet against Fox. Six to shoot. It's deflected. Brooks feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Landale. The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for 2, Jack Landale.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Fox passes to Sohan. Here's Castle, guarded by Green. Wembanyama down low. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Smith with a screen on Vassell. From deep, Brooks connects from three-point range. Brooks has got 5 men.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
From deep, Green. Rebound, San Antonio. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now, here's Green. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Brooks outside. Over Castle. Brooks misses.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
Back to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. Stolen by Brooks. Green in the high post. And it's good, 2 points.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Vassell outside. In with the screen. A three-pointer, no good. Houston leading by 3. Green deciding where to go with it. And it's Green with the jam.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thanks, David. First trip to the line for him here.
Fred VanVleet taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, VanVleet.
From G League to a big-time player, VanVleet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Paul's checked in for Castle. And so VanVleet nails both of them. Spurs trail by 7. And timeout is called by Craig Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Vassell. He has yet to score. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Shot clock at 6. Green with the rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And he banks in the layup. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. And just miss after miss right now.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Over Paul. And off the pry, and in it goes.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Dancing machine. Let's see it.
Here's Wembanyama. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The free throw drops for Sohan. Here's Van Vliet. Smith outside. Pass to Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
Take a break. Take a break.
Shots.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected 2nd overall in 2021.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Johnson in for Fox. And he sinks the second.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Against Van Vliet. Now here's Paul. He's tightly guarded, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Houston. Spurs trail by 7. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Sohan with the ball. Inside, Wembanyama. And another basket for San Antonio.
Assist goes to Sohan.
And here is Green. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Paul. Driving to the basket. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
For the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jock Landale. Whitmore comes in for Green, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama, a screen. Lock at 6. And it's Sohan missing. Houston leading by 7. Eason down low. Covered by Barnes. Pass to Whitmore. Holiday inside the line. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Holiday against Paul. Now Johnson. Now Sohan to the paint. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Here's Whitmore. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And it's Vassell in for Sohan. Here's Whitmore. Covered by Vassell. Shot by Eason. No good. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Johnson. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Falls for Vassell.
Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
Pass to Whitmore. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ball kicks to Johnson. Traps in the tray.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Good D by Barnes. Spurs trail by 3. Paul kicks to Johnson. There's a screen. Over Eason. Shot by Johnson, no good. Brooks outside. Holiday left side. Puts up a deep 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Rockets leading by 3. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Johnson, and it's Chris Paul. And it's Mamu Kalashvili in at the 5 spot. They get it back, and it's Adams on the follow. And the Rockets lead by 5.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Paul passes to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Vassell. Whitmore defending. It's good. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Whitmore. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Eason against Johnson. Just to Holiday. Adams outside. Here is Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Over Barnes. Brooks misses. Spurs trail by 5. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Over Eason. Johnson can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Adams. Pass to Eason. Adams with the screen on Vassell. Whitmore finds Adams. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Vassell, the pass to Paul. Vassell was screen on Howard. Paul looking around. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brooks outside. Houston moving it around. Adams drawing the double team. Eason passes to Holiday. No good with the triple. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Paul trying to end the drought, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just impressive, excellent take and make by Paul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Green, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. San Antonio also making some changes. Castles checked in for Harrison Barnes. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Johnson.
I've been watching this game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Johnson's checked in for Chris Paul. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Whitmore with it. Green, the screen. And that one's good. Whitmore's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Vassell outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Nasty move. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Fox.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
Holiday finds Adams. Here's Whitmore. Pass to Holiday. Eason with it. Here's Whitmore. No good on the 3. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Here's Johnson. Up and in on the way. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
Nice move by Johnson. He is solid off the dribble.
Fox against Holiday. To the inside. Over Fox. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Adams. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Vassell outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Rockets leading by 4. Holiday looking over the floor. Left side Adams. Pass to Whitmore. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Castle. Whitmore defending. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Adams sets the pick for Whitmore. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. Johnson with a screen on Green. Here's Fox. No good that time. Adams, some nice D. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Green passes to Adams. Now Whitmore gets the 3-pointer to fall. Whitmore's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Rockets.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to Kelishvili. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Everybody right here, right now, for your Spurs. Attention, now on the court is your Get loud and let's hear it. It's T-shirt time.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Van Vliet. Green with a screen on Paul. Van passes to Green, and that one, good. Green's got 11 points.
Classic move by Van Vliet. Run the play and get someone open.
Fox against Green. Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Paul. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's Green. Missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Smith with the stuff.
Yeah, and guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Spurs trail by 10. Fox flipping it over. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Rockets leading by 10. And here is Green. He's got 11. Out to Brooks. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brooks has got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Unloads from 13. Fox, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Six to shoot. Let's go. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 12. Now, here's Fox. 1:25 left to play here in the half. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. To the middle. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. And the Rockets lead by 14.
That's what they want Van Vliet to be. The floor general, creating for all of these talented young players.
Here's Fox. Another miss by Fox.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Fox against Van Vliet. Back to Smith. Van Vliet against Fox for three. Rebound by Johnson. Spurs trail by 14. Outside, Fox. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it doesn't even draw iron. The shot from 20 feet away. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And you know, Cam Whitmore has been really making it happen, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Rockets leading by 14. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Smith, and it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
VanVleet passes to Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 5.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now here's VanVleet. Outside, Green. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Here's Castle. Brooks covering. Pass to Vassell. Inside. Here's Sohan. It's up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Brooks outside. And here is Green. Smith with it. Defended by Wembanyama. VanVleet outside. Green with a screen on Vassell. Count that one. He's got 6.
Picking the defense apart. I doubt that they thought VanVleet would take that.
Spurs trail by 14. Now Fox. To the middle. And it's Fox with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Outside, Green. Brooks setting a pick for Green. VanVleet on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. VanVleet's got 9.
You got to get out on that. When you don't, VanVleet will make you pay from downtown.
Fox passes to Vassell. Wembanyama high post. Shoots a fader, and the Spurs scoring again.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Smith with a screen on Vassell. Vassell against Brooks. San Antonio with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, Green. Smith on the wing. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Wembanyama. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Wembanyama is a massive player, which comes in handy on that backboard.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And that time, also a missed shot. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks outside. Back to Smith. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show your move. Hello, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Smith the pass to Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Fox. The Rockets with another miss. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Castle. Releases. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Back to Green. Here's Landale. Landale. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with his constant change of pace.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
No good on that.
Known for a strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Houston making some changes. Cam Whitmore comes in for Green, and Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Chris Paul's checked in for the Spurs. Good on the second free throw. Rockets leading by 7. Pass to Landale. Smith outside. To the paint. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Holiday. Brooks has got 9.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Paul. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here is Smith. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Sohan with the ball, covered by Smith, taken away by Holiday. Down low. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in. And it's the Rockets with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Adams with the screen on Paul. Inside. And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Fox.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Whitmore with it. He's got 12. An easy 2 points on the layup. Whitmore's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
The ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Adams. And the shot falls short this time. Houston leading by 9. Now here's Holiday. Now Eason. Smith sets the pick for Eason. To the middle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. Then for the Spurs, Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for Sohan.
At the line, shooting 1.
Free throw drop for Smith.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
It's stolen by Adams. Jumps up, and Whitmore throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Will it go? Takes it inside. He lays it in. 9 points in the game so far.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
Adams wide open. From outside off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Barnes passes to Paul. That one goes in. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
What quickness from Paul. Gets the ball and instantly puts up the shot. That's quick.
Here's Whitmore. Covered by Vassell. Pass to Adams. Pocket 6. Screen by Adams. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Smith for 3. The shot, no good. And here is Barnes. He's covered by Eason. And that one's good, Barnes.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way.
And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the 4th quarter. Keldon Johnson is out there with Castle. And it's Fox. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Eason. And it's Fox with the rebound. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing here by 8. Paul with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. Mamu Kelishvili has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for San Antonio. Here's Whitmore. Guarded by Fox. Bangs home the trifecta. Whitmore's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
From the line, the rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
That's their 3rd personal. First team foul. At the line for 1, Whitmore.
And Whitmore, no good on that one. Spurs trail by 11. And Fox has it in the corner. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, you can definitely see a difference.
Here's Whitmore. Guarded by Fox. Mission incomplete. His 5th miss in 14 tries. Basket good. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Here's Whitmore. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. The 10-footer. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs trail by 6. Outside, Fox. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Holiday finds Whitmore. Holiday, a screen on Fox. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
11 feet away, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Draws tons of attention with the ball in his hands. Fox, he'll get you some bonus shots.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Houston making a switch here. Green's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. Fox hits them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Pass to Whitmore. From the arc. Rebound by Sohan. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Fox passes to Sohan. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Johnson dishes to Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
For the 3, buries it from 3-point range. Fox has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Green with a screen for Whitmore. And there's the drive. Pass to Adams. Goes back up. San Antonio with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Green bounce pass. Adams finds Whitmore. 11 feet away, and yes, it's good. Whitmore's got 14 points now in the second half.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
To the inside, Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Whitmore with it. Pass to Eason. Good on the triple. Eason's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He has decided it's the right time to talk. big group substitution here. Jock Landale's checked in for Steven Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Green. Brooks checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Cam Whitmore. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. Needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Fox. And the layup falls. Fox has got 20.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Pass to Brooks. Houston moving the ball around. Landale misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the basket by Castle.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Rockets leading by 3. And here is Brooks. Smith with a screen on Vassell. Here's Brooks. Here's Smith. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Drives from the block.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Their second personal. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Dylan Brooks. 1 shot.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point game. And it's Vassell in the corner. Pass to Sohan. It's good from long range. Sohan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Smith with a screen on Vassell. Brooks kicks to Smith. And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fox has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 16 feet away. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brooks. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Sohan the pass to Fox. Here's Castle. No good. That would have tied it. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Landale. Smith kicks to VanVleet. Over Castle. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Wembanyama outside. Fox against Green. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Now, here's Green. Not a lot of room. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Fox got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
There's the screen. And here's Green outside. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Sohan finds Fox. Trifecta!
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Green. To the middle. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock.
Pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Got it! But it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And yes, the official. Time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to losers just like that.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here. They get the call right.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook on what would have been an awful call to miss.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Ulrich and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.